So I finally got to see Red One, and I really liked it. It was a really good movie overall. The best parts about this movie are Chris Evans as Jack O'Malley. His performance in this movie is really good. He gets more like a heartwarming, like emotional performance, and by the end, he does like come around and like starts to be a little bit nicer and stuff like that to the person he once was when he was like a kid. And I really enjoyed his performance in this movie. He was hilarious. I loved it. The Rock, surprisingly, in this movie, gave a heartwarming performance, and he did show some range of like emotion in this movie. He did really, really good, and it shows like that he can act. So yeah, he was a really good performance in this movie. J.K. Simmons as Santa Claus was also a great casting. He's one of like the most like athletic Santa Clauses you ever seen, and he's like really like endearing and very charming. And when he's talking to Drift about like what's going on, like why is he resigning, like as his like bodyguard, like the conversation they have with them is like very emotional and stuff like that, and it's very heartwarming. I really enjoyed that. That was a really really good scene. So yeah, J.K. Simmons as Santa Claus, definitely a really good casting, and the Krampus design too. Whoever did Krampus's like makeup did a really really good job because his design in this movie is really good, and like Krampus's palace and all that, like the interior, like everybody like in there. Fantastic work. It was really, really good. The only negative part I didn't like about this movie was the villain I felt was too generic. Just seems like every other villain you've ever seen in every other like movie and stuff like. But the design of like the gorilla at the end, where she's like 18 feet tall, it was really good. A really, really good design. But overall, I felt the villain was very generically written, like every other villain in every other movie I've ever seen. But other than that, the movie was really good. So I give Red One a 7 out of 10, and I definitely think you should check it out. Like I said, the only negative part is the villain's very generic. So I definitely recommend it as like a Christmas movie you should go and see, just to have a great time in the theaters.